Hey guys, what's up? It's Tofu here, bringing you guys another Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys some updates to some medals, as well as some new medals data mined by Roboloid. So thank you Roboloid for data mining these medals for us and giving us a sneak peek into the future. So on the left we got Illustrated Santa Sora, Illustrated Xemnas, and Halloween Town Santa Sora A. And then on the right are some new medals, the Melody of Memory Goofy, Melody of Memory Sora, and the Halloween Town Santa Sora B. So getting on with these medal updates, they've actually received some pretty sweet updates. So first, starting with the Supernova Plus Plus Santa Sora A, this was a Tier 3 medal that we got last Christmas for free. I sadly sold mine because I wasn't expecting this medal to be upgraded, but here it is. Metal strength by 10,000, strength upright PSM strength by 7, defense upright PSM defense down by 7, gauge plus 8, H3, HP recovery level 3, cures ailments, gauges is 2, so it does recover 1 gauge if you don't have any gauge skills on this medal. Tier 10 damage is 76.44, so pretty decent. And then for its Supernova, it has a mastery effect, metal strength by 12,000, upright and PSM by 10, upright and PSM down by 10, and then yeah, by 320% for a special attack bonus. Damage output is 240, so this is a pretty sweet update for a Tier 2, or a Tier 3 medal, my bad. And yeah, not really much to say about that other than it's pretty solid upgrade for a Tier 3 medal. What else can I say? Then we got our Supernova Plus Plus Illustrated Xemnas. This is a Tier 4 medal. I think it has been upgraded before once, but it gets upgraded again here. So it does 4 hits, speed metal strength by 10,000, strength, reverse, and speed strength by 15, reflects 10% speed, and pierces defense by 30%. So a PvP medal. And then we got gauge cost is 3, tier 10 medal, and is a damage output of 80.22. So not bad, but keep in mind that this is a single target attack medal, so that would probably only be useful for PvP and select content clearing. And then we also got the Supernova, which is a mastery again, speed strength by 12,000, defense reverse, and speed defense down by 15, and has a damage output of 240. So not terrible, but it does not pierce defense boost for its Supernova, so I would lean towards not using this medal in PvP, but if you guys have this medal and want to use it in PvP, by all means do it, because, well, that's what its special attack is built for. And then lastly, we got the Illustrated Santa Sora. And this medal was a free medal from last year, I believe, so you guys should have a copy of it. I do actually have a copy of it, so it's pretty nice. And it does 13 hits that ignores target's attributes, which is great for an upgraded medal. 1 turn metal strength by 10,000, PSM strength by 15, PSM defense down by 15, special attack bonus by 220%, gauge plus 7, count plus 1, damage plus the higher the slot number. It costs 0 gauges and is a tier 10 medal as well. Its damage output is actually pretty nice, with a multiplier of 85.26 to 86.95. And its Supernova has a speed metal strength plus 12,000, strength by 15, defense down by 15, and has a damage output of 240. So out of all these medals, I think the medal that got the best upgrade here was the Illustrated Santa Sora, because he now does ignores target's attributes and does a metal strength plus 10,000, and he also restores your gauges, which is just pretty insane for an upgraded medal. And he would be really usable now in your raid setups and as a general buffer, because he does have gauge restoration, so slapping a second chance skill on him would not be a terrible idea. And yeah, those are these upgrades to these medals. Pretty nice, and thanks Square for doing that. Now moving on to these updated and new medals. First we got Supernova Plus Plus Santa Sora B, and I'm assuming this medal will be from the December draw tickets banner, because it looks pretty underpowered and I don't think we're going to get this as an event medal. So its special attack has a multiplier of 18.3, Gauss gauges of 0, and 2 turn speed metal strength by 6,000, so it's a 2 turn buffer, gauge plus 3, special attack bonus by 220%, and for its Supernova it has a metal strength plus 12,000, some buffs and some debuffs there. And yeah, so this medal is again pretty underpowered, but it is probably going to be a free medal from that draw tickets banner, so not bad. And then next medal here is the MoM Sora. So they're releasing this medal just because it gives a slight bonus to your pet, what do you call it, pet points, I guess, because pets can now go up to rank 17, Rank 17 gives you Blast 4, which does 750,000 damage, and Combo 3, which procs 50% of the time instead of 33. And yeah, it just also gives a slightly higher multiplier. So this medal right here, MoM Sora, gives slightly better pet points so that you can actually get your pet up to rank 17. So what it does is 2080 for its special attack multiplier, 3 gauges, and it has a mastery special attack, 5 hits, 1 turn, speed metal strength by 12,000, strength upright, speed strength by 15, defense upright, and speed defense down by 15, count plus 0. For its supernova, it has a mastery effect as well, speed strength by 14,000, a bunch of buffs, a bunch of debuffs, and also ignores target's defense boost in PvP. So if this medal does come in a 10 pull mercy, I definitely do not recommend pulling for this medal, just because ranking up your pet isn't actually that important right now, especially considering Blast 4 only does 750,000 damage, and Combo 3 only has a 50% chance of proccing, which is, I guess, better in a sense, but also worse in a sense, just because now it has a better chance of proccing on your first to third medals, which are usually your buffing medals, and by that time your combo will be wasted by your last few medals, but it does have a higher chance of activating, so I guess that's pretty good. But yeah, for this medal, I don't think that you guys should pull for it if it is in a banner, just because it is about the same as those stained glass medals that we got last month, and yeah, there's not really a use for this medal other than for filling up your pet points. Alright, moving on to the next medal, we got Supernova plus Mom Goofy. This will be coming in next week's VIP. Does 3 hits, power metal strength by 10,000, strength upright and power strength by 10, defense upright and power defense down by 10, reflects 10% of power, gauge plus 1, count plus 0, pierces defense boost by 30%. So yet another PvP medal, but it does not pierce defense boost for its supernova, as you can see here, with power metal strength by 12,000, upright power strength by 15, and then the debuffs right there. I forgot to mention the multiplier, it is a 2080, so it is not too bad for a VIP medal, but yeah, overall pretty solid VIP medal, and yeah, so getting back to the game. That's about it for today. They just brought a bunch of medal updates and medals, courtesy of Roboloid. Thanks again, Roboloid, for doing that data mine. It gives us a sneak peek into the future and what to expect, so thank you. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this updates video, please consider leaving a like and a subscription. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, guys, peace.